Dutil, dutil. Taqwa, taqwa. Abam, abam. Nugwa, nugwa. Nakwa, nakwa.
The next group of consonants are what are called alveolar sounds. So they're called alveolar sounds because we're going to be using our alveolar ridge. So this is the bump behind your upper front teeth. And it involves us taking the tip of our tongue, placing it against our alveolar ridge. So the first letter in this group is the letter D. So this is very much like the English letter D, and we can hear this sound in the word dog. So we're taking the tip of our tongue, putting it against our alveolar ridge, the bump behind our upper front teeth, and making the D sound. Next we have T, and we hear that T sound in the English word tattoo. So we've got 3 T's in this English word tattoo. We also have a T with an apostrophe on top of it, and there is no equivalent in English, but the apostrophe tells us that this T is glottalized or ejective. So it's like the regular T, but we're putting more force behind the pronunciation of the letter. So if a regular T just sounds like T, a glottalized T sounds like T. Next we have the letter N, as in the English word now. And we also have an N with an apostrophe sitting on top of it, so this is a glottalized N. So again, there's no English equivalent that I can think of a glottalized N. But what this means is that if there's a letter in front of this glottalized N, then there's going to be a pause there. You'll be able to hear the person closing their glottis, closing their vocal cords, and then pronouncing N. Now we're going to take a look at alveolar sounds. So they're called alveolar sounds because we're taking the tip of our tongue, we're placing it in this area here. So these are your top teeth here, and right behind the front of your top teeth, your gums kind of go back and they form this ridge right here. So that's called the alveolar ridge. So that's that area there. And the way we make these sounds is we take the tip of our tongue and either press it against the alveolar ridge or close to it. And then we expel air. So the letters that we're going to take a look at here are the letters D. So D as in dutis. Dutis refers to a message. So that's the first letter there, dutis. The next letter is T. So let's put the T here. So T, we can use an example, we can use the word taqwa as an example. So taqwa is octopus. So that starts with a T sound. We also have a T, let's put it here, but it has an apostrophe over top of it. So this is a glottalized T, or an ejective T, another name that it's referred to by. And an example of this is T'ebam, which is fern roots. We also have the letter N, and it's what we refer to as a resonant sound because most of the sound comes out through your nose, through your nasal cavity. An example of that is the word nugwa. Nugwa meaning I or me. And just like the T, we have a regular N, and we have an N with an apostrophe over top of it. An example of that is nakwa. Nakwa means morning. So it's a little hard to hear the glottalization when it's at the start of a word. So a very similar word to that is not nakwa. So you have an apostrophe over both of these N's. You don't really hear the glottalization or the pause before the first N, but you can hear it in the second N here. Not nakwa. So I'm kind of exaggerating, but I just want to illustrate the fact that there's kind of a pause here before the second N. Not nakwa. So not nakwa means dawn or early in the morning. So those are alveolar sounds.